But let's talk about the new game then. We in the intro said that you're watching your fellow countryman Lando streaming it. Now a lot of streamers are showcasing the game. We see a lot of players showing the game to the audience there. There's some hype behind it. But tell us, what is from a professional view? You are one of the best players. What is your view on this new game by just looking at
Oh,
it?
it's exciting. So exciting. It looks so cool. I really like all of the aspects of it, like the car, the model, the skins that they've been producing, the fact that you can see this. Whoa, it's gone. Nice.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, my cord disconnects sometimes.
Wow. Shall I carry on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So yeah, the skins, like the car model and all that sort of stuff, I find that really cool. The fact that there's no Ramstein anymore, it's just like smooth trees. They're cool. Uh, they're really cool. And ice, sand, grass. Mad how many types of things that can be like incorporated, and all these new blocks, like as if you're in like a park or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Hmm.
And I think it's just going to change the gameplay so much that it will. I feel like it can attract a wider audience, and obviously the competitive side, if it gets all this viewership, like I feel like it can really push it in a different direction and like bigger move forward than what it currently is. I feel like it can actually get somewhere for once,
Hmm.
rather than just being stuck in this void of Mania Planet.
Hmm. Yeah, that was one of the questions I got once I announced it on Twitter that I was looking for questions. It was from Nils. He's asking, "Do you think that Trackmania now can become some sort of a mainstream game in the esport world?"
Yeah, you never really know. You can't really ever see the future. It's just sort of going with the flow and taking these big risks and leaps where you can. All these streamers coming in, maybe like growing an attachment to the game, like Trilix coming back
Hmm.
and like saying that he'll come on Trackmania every so often with this new game. I think that could be quite cool. And you never know, maybe even Lando Norris might get attached to it a little bit. But you never know these types of things. Like Zerator came out of nowhere, and something else might come out of nowhere. So
Hmm.
you just gotta hope for these things. I feel like it can become something big, but again, I'm no expert.
Yeah.
I used to be an expert, but I'm no expert.
Nice little joke there. But let's say that if Trackmania blows up, it becomes mainstream, we end up with a lot of prize pool for the best players like yourself, so you can make a stable living out of it. You can make a good living like in other esports. Would you say that your future goal or dream would be to play professionally in Trackmania, or you think that Trackmania for you is more like a hobby and the real life studies that you have on site will be the goal for the pack in 10 years?
I feel like the studies will still take take priority for sure for me. I don't think Trackmania will ever become like a mainstream thing for me, or like a may override my salary like in terms of income. But I don't think I'll ever put it as a goal to become this professional gamer. I feel
Mm.
like having a stable career, which I can see long term, sort of is more value to me. Although the game will be, I feel like I can still play this game for a long time. I feel like definitely future me is going to be further in his job.
And what
I
is the
hope.
job you're looking for then? I mean, you're picking away Trackmania, the fans are going to be furious. So, what is the reason why? What is the good job you're looking at?
Oh, I'm a trainee accountant, so I've always I've wanted to be an accountant. So 14 or something. So I knew where I wanted to go very early on, because maths was kind of like my thing in school, and problem solving, like sort of that kind of thing, is what I enjoyed. And yeah, now that I'm there in that job, like I want to keep pursuing what I always thought I would be doing. I mean, gaming never. I didn't really tell any of my friends that I was a gamer till, I don't know, about a year and a half ago. I
Yeah.
didn't like properly tell them that I was into. They didn't really know. So it wasn't really something that I was, open about, and it's something that I don't think I would ever go fully into. But you never know. I guess someday if it's crazy money, you might, but I don't think it might get there. But at this point in my mind, my career.
Mm. But if you look at the new game, you said that maybe it's going to be some different blocks, maybe some different feeling to it. Who do you think is going to be the fastest learner? Who do you think is going to adapt to it quickest, if there's anything to actually adapt to?
Well, I mean, there won't be much to adapt to. It'll be just like that reactor block or the flying sort of thing. I feel like the people that would learn it quickest. I mean, Gwen, he's young. I think it'll just become second nature to learn something new. And then obviously everyone that understands the whole physics of everything quite easy. So maybe Bren as well. Carl, if he can get his head around the new camera.
Yeah.
I think me and Tim will be all right. I think me and him will probably learn it quite a similar rate. But yeah, that's the main people I even think about. I think there's loads more I could even mention, but I don't know how they would. That's the people I kind of like know and feel like would do well quite easily. But obviously the rest of the players could do as well. I just don't know what they're like in terms of learning new things.
But do you think we will see some? I mean, obviously not for Trackmania Grand League. The next season we're gonna, or in Open Grand League, we're gonna see some new faces. But do you think we will in 2 years see a new player that haven't played Trackmania before this new game eventually come up to the top scene, or do you think that the skill gap is too high? You need too many months to train to actually reach the level that you have in Trackmania?
I don't know, to be honest. I reckon there'll be a few new faces. I reckon there'll be a whole like Asian community maybe.
Oh yeah.
That'd be quite interesting to see if that actually the game actually goes somewhere in places like China and Japan. That'd be very interesting. But yeah, I feel like quite a lot of the faces that are there right now will remain, but I feel like there'll be quite a lot. I'm hoping that'll be interesting.
Yeah, Carl Jr. has dominated this game for. I mean, his entry was basically ESWC 2012, and then you had the same faces there. Spam, you had Tween. So the names that were around 8 years ago are still up there. I mean, you can even consider yourself like a new face, and it was 5 years ago since you broke into the scene. So that's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, the game's been around since 2006, so yeah, I
Yeah.
can't be an old timer like Bergie.
Oh, yeah, the OG, or even Carl, who we played with in the Solar Cup.
I mean, yeah, even that's kind of mad to think about. I was a teammate to Carl who won in 2006. I mean, yeah, it's mad.
That's
You guys are
madness.
still, at top of the scene that many years. Okay.
But the one cup that is coming up to promote this new game is the teacup. Sadly, had to take place online because of the COVID-19 situation. But are you going to play it? Are you going to try to qualify this year? It will be solo. Will you feel the same hype around it? Will you prepare a lot for it? Or how would you prepare for the upcoming teacup that is taking place in 2020?
Well, I don't know really. I've got my exam on the 16th of July, and the qualifications are on the 18th and 19th. It's going to be very difficult to do anything in the I feel like I'm going to find the qualifications very hard. If I get through the qualifications, if I can even play it, I will practice the next week a lot. But yeah, the qualifications also fall on if lockdown measures are a lot easier than they are now. I go into a friend's, so on the 18th. So the 19th could be a bit difficult, and the 18th itself could be difficult anyway. So in terms of practice-wise, before the 16th, I'm not going to do much. I'm barely even going to play the game much. I think I'll try and get a good half hour hit every day here and there, and study on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely play on the first when the game comes out. Yeah, the ZRT Cup's going to be very challenging for me this year, as it always is.
Yeah, what do you mean always? It's not last year we played second with your teammate Orel there. So
Yeah, I had a boot camp, didn't I?
yeah,
And the qualifications, I had so much time to practice for. I had no exams or anything, so it was a good year that last year for me. I could actually put some time and effort into it, and Yeah, what a final track there was in it as well. I still can't believe that it was a 24-second lull track. The final to ZLT. That's unbelievable still to think about. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good year. The year before, I couldn't practice much, and yeah, didn't really do much in that event. That was terrible. And then yeah, 2017, when I got to the event, my dreams were crushed when my two favorite tracks were removed from the map pool. So I was just like, well, I can't do anything. So and I was placed against Bren and Carl. Like, how unlucky can you be? And Bad Lulu. So it was just like, no chance here. And then yeah, I didn't play much the year before, but it's kind of been a bit off playing ZRT. It's only the last year that really could go well. So yeah, I'd like to do well because it's a brand new game and like everyone's gonna be sort of like looking at it. But if I can't, I can't.